Okay, everybody, here we go. It's me, Gregory Mannarino, Tuesday, January 7th, 2025, post-market wrap-up. I'm so disappointed that I got stuck doing this here. I really enjoy doing the live stream with all of you, but I am an internet hell. I don't know another way to put it. And I'm trying to get this thing worked out past couple of days. It hasn't been so good. Anyway, look, man, let's talk about what's happening here. Let's start off with the basics so I can just get my head on straight. So the major stock market indexes, I'm talking about the Dow, the S&P 500, and the Nasdaq did fall under pressure today. We got a problem here, and it does not seem to be going away. I'm talking about the debt market surging, the longer end of the yield curve, 10-year yield, and this definitely is hitting the stock market right now. Look, either this is really the beginning of the end, or honestly, I don't know anymore. Is the Fed going to jump in here and start buying debt? That's kind of where I've been thinking along those lines. Some of you are on the same page, but maybe I'm wrong, and I've told you this already. I just don't know at this point. We're going to have to see. I still believe that they're not done pressuring the people of the middle class, creating dependency on the system, slavery to the system. Let's call it what it really is, as the bridge is being built into the new system. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're ready to do it. We're going to have to see, honestly. But I can promise you that what we're seeing here in the debt market is worrisome to me. It should be to you. I don't have a printout of it. I was able to print out two things for you. This internet issue even affected that. But I don't have a printout of the MMRI, which is markedly higher right now. You guys and girls should check this for yourself. Last time I looked at it, it was over 316. Not a good place to be. As you can see, the market didn't like it at all. Cryptocurrencies got hit across the board today. But look, while we're on cryptocurrency talk real quick, one of the things I was able to print out was this. So why Bitcoin could be extremely volatile. Can I get a duh here? This is just frankly stupid. I don't know another way to put it. Yes, this is probably about right. We're going to see some pretty dramatic swings with regard to Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, but is this really, honestly, an epiphany to anyone? Is this anything new that you didn't expect? Of course not. Every one of us that's in the crypto space, we know this, but it's not going to change anything. The trajectory moving forward is the world and the United States is leading the way here as the crypto capital of the world is being thrust into a system we don't want, we didn't vote for, but that's the way it's going to go. So look, man, I really believe, honestly, what I'm about to tell you. We are moving back into a new dark age. I've said this for quite a while now. There were many causes for the dark ages, and there's a lot of speculation here, but what it really came down to was authoritarianism to a large degree, people seeking control over others and forcing their belief systems on others, the collapse obviously of the Roman Empire, and what that did was institute, as part of the new political system, was feudalism. Look, man, I'm sure there's a lot of you out here that are much more keen on history and the way it played out. But I believe what I am telling you. It looks to me like all the pieces are lining up to a neo-feudalistic society as others, determine how we have to live our lives. We're not free to do a damn thing, and you all know that. Follow their rules or else. It really comes down to that. And with regard to those who actually run this freaking freak show, they're extorting everything out of us that they possibly can. You're going to eat bugs and you're going to be happy about it as the currency is destroyed People are wiped out. The most disgusting, vomitous wealth transfer effect in the history of the world is currently in effect, not just here in the United States, but around the world. And we, the people here, we have no voice. Nothing we say, nothing we want actually happens. I mean, how about this? Do you like the fact that foreign investors are going to be pouring billions of dollars into the United States? Did you vote for that too? So let's see. Trump to announce that 20 billion, it could be a lot more than that, and he's proud to say it. Foreign investment to build new data centers here in the United States. Let me read this to you here. President-elect Donald Trump is expected to announce a $20 billion foreign investment, which could be much larger, to build new data centers in the United States. Foreign investment here in the United States. Now, billionaire Hussein Sajwani, I probably screwed his name up, a Trump associate and chairman of this property development company, DAMIC, good name, is pledging money towards this foreign investment in the United States. Did you vote for that? I want to know. I don't think you did. But again, what else would you expect to happen? Did you really think that American investment was going to work? Of course not. But we're being systematically taken apart. And I know those of you that, look, man, Trump can do no wrong. I understand your perspective on it, but is this what you want, foreign investors to the tunes of billions here in the United States? Is that what you voted for? Let me know in the comments. I don't think so. It's all part of the scheme here. We're being wiped out, honestly, and it's just it's disgusting to see. But anyway, look, man, with the system, we got a huge problem, and I can't understate this enough. And look, I am, like I said, I am willing to be wrong here. I expected and still expect that the Fed's going to take action. I don't think they're done. I just don't. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm deluded. Maybe they are done. I don't know. We cannot predict what the Fed's going to do here in colluding with other central banks. What we do know they're going to do, because they've been telling us and it's been announced by Federal Reserve officials, central bankers around the world, and even presidential selectees, lower rates are coming, which means currency devaluation, which means your life is going to get a lot harder as we're being thrust into this new dark age. Sound about right to you, or is Greg totally lost here? Let me know what you think, people. Come on, man. So anyway, going back to this. So gold and silver actually did put on gains today. But the game is going to remain, again, look, cash seeks yield. In terms of Bitcoin, inflation is obviously dramatically dropped as cash is moving into Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies as well right now. This shouldn't be a surprise to you, but I'm telling you, look, this isn't nothing. With regard to precious metals and silver, my favorite asset of all time, and gold and platinum and palladium and crude oil and real tangible things, even crypto, which is not tangible, okay, whatever, doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, we are on the precipice of absolutely the most devastating hyperbubble bursting in the history of humanity. Of course, the debt market hyperbubble being inflated by central banks by design as they suppress rates here and destroy the purchasing power of the currency. Sound about right to you? When that bubble bursts, it's going to rock the core of the planet Earth. And people are they finally are going to take to the streets. Right now, they're not. Right now, they've been lulled into a sense of, I guess, learned helplessness. You all know that. They've been divided and they've been conquered. Period, the end. But let's bring foreign investors here into the United States. Sounds about right to you, what Trump is doing here? Look, man, I'm not going to stop telling you the truth. If that bothers you, I did the same thing with Obama. I did the same thing with Biden. I did it with Trump the first time. I'm not going to stop. If you don't like it, if you can't handle the truth here, I mean, I don't think you guys and girls want to see this now, all this other nonsense that's going on. Look, man, I don't care. I really don't. I'm going to tell you like it is. If that's too much for you, you really don't have to be here. I mean, this is a channel for winners. This is a channel for freaking lions. That's it. Everyone else can exit whatever door you can find. You know what I'm saying? I really don't care. I want the right people here. You all know that. If what I'm saying is too much, it doesn't make sense to you, I'm sorry. Go find someone else that's going to blow sunshine up your crack. It ain't going to be me. I'm going to promise you that right now. I don't like I was hoping I mean, look, man. With regard to making America great again, Trump is having his guitars made in Indonesian factories and then selling them here in the United States. You don't believe me? Look it up for yourself. Trump guitars, Indonesia. How does that work? How is that helping U.S. manufacturers and factories? There are many U.S. guitar companies that would love to produce guitars here. They didn't get the contract. Indonesia got it. Why? Because there's a bigger profit margin. You don't like that? You think I'm lying to you? Maybe you should look it up for yourself. Now we got foreign investors pouring billions of dollars building data centers in the United States. Come on, man. Really? Is this what you wanted? Well, you got it. And you better get hip to the situation here. This is not going to stop. Central banks appetizing this current president and the one to be and the one before him. That's all they do. They run the entire show. You don't like hearing that either? And Greg has TDS? Prove it. Prove it. Really? Come on, man. It's too much. Can't make this stuff up. Anyway, guys and girls, look, situation is this. We're going to continue to do what we're doing here, all right? I still believe, and I'm going to say it right here and right now, yes, expect volatility in the crypto space, but you need some of this in your portfolio because, again, it's become a game of survival at this point. We're being destroyed. You don't see it right now? Really? Are you that blind? You can't see what's happening around here. You really think it's going to change all of a sudden with foreign investors here in the United States? Actually, it's going to benefit you, right? No, I don't think so. And those of you that don't want to admit it are cowards. It's the truth. But that's okay. You know, God hates a coward. Well, you'll get yours. But anyway, look, guys and girls, man, I understand that I'm a very direct guy. And some people don't like my style. But again, I'm not going to change for anyone. If they don't like the way that I am, that's just tough. I think most of you, I'm speaking to the choir. You get it. We're in a bad spot here everywhere around the world, not just here in the United States. Inflation rising everywhere, no one pointing fingers at no one here, especially politicians here. You can't be told the truth of what's going on. You have to be deceived and distracted. Oh, it's so-and-so's fault. Who's responsible? Tell Greg again one more time because he forgot. Who's responsible for monetary policy? Henceforth, inflation or currency devaluation? Yes, indeed, it's central banks. But politicians can work with central banks like Trump here promising you during the campaign that you're going to get lower rates because he's an advocate of negative rates. We know that. How's that going to work out for you? You really think that's going to make America great again? You can't make this stuff up. But when people have been dumbed down to the point where they don't even know who they are anymore, what else did you expect, man? Look, continue to add to your positions here of physical assets, silver, gold. The risk on game, we'll see where that goes. But right now, cash is seeking yield as it always does, and it's making its way into crypto. Expect the volatility. It's going to happen. Nothing goes up or down in a linear fashion. There's always like a random kind of a walk here and there. You guys all know that. At least I hope you do. If you have any knowledge whatsoever about these freaking freak show markets, I tell you the truth, man. I've lost my taste for it all. It used to be fun. Now it's become a matter of survival, and I hate that. It's become a job, and I don't like it being a job to me, honestly. Anyway, and I think most of you know where I'm kind of coming from. But with going back to a new dark age, it's everything is lined up here. And you know, corruption obviously led to the Dark Ages here. Again, enforcement of a particular dogma, belief system. That's where we're going. I mean, come on. It's too simple to understand. And people are sitting back here just allowing it to happen because they refuse to hold anyone to account. It's unbelievable. Really, really is to see this. People have become, I don't know what they've become. Zombies? I've been telling you for years that the zombie apocalypse is real. Sound about right? But not you and me, man. Not you and me. We're still maintaining our position here, and we're willing to take risk as well, which you have no choice. You have to do it. You can't do nothing in this environment. You know what's going to happen because they're telling you what's going to happen already. It's part of their playbook. They must tell you. It's part of their rules. I don't know. And then wait to see what people are going to do. They're going to push back or they're just going to take it. And people just take it. They get stomped on over and over and over again. And then sometimes they even ask for more. You can't make that up either. They become marshmallows in many, many ways, man. They don't want to stand up for themselves. They can't unify because they've been conquered already. I guess that's what happens when you're a conquered people. You can't stand up for yourself. You want others to do it for you, and you trust that they have your best interest in mind. Really? Is that how dumbed down people have actually become? I think that may actually be the case. Because people are marching themselves. They don't need to be marched into the slaughter anymore. They're marching themselves directly into it. They're asking for it in many, many ways. And the system is being set up like that. It's absolutely incredible thing to see. It honestly really, really is. All right, guys, look, man, as usual, I hope you got something out of this here. So again, look, just real quick. Absolutely, this could happen. I believe the chances are more than likely, looking at the setup here, I mean, expect volatility. But I would believe us sitting here next year, same bad time, same bad channel, let's say the 7th of next year, we're going to see Bitcoin much, much higher. Who knows where the freaking stock market is going to be. I wouldn't be surprised to see it depends. It all depends on the Fed. It all depends on if we get negative rates and where the economy goes. If they can wipe the economy out faster, which will obviously cause the Fed cause them, they want to do this, lower rates faster and devalue the currency, the stock market will go higher as the economy is wiped out. It's a wrecking machine. It's a wrecking machine, not just here in the United States, but around the world. And what are people doing about it? Nothing. You and I are, quite obviously. But we're going to see. We got to sit back and take it in. I think the opportunities here are overwhelming with regard to physical assets, gold, more specifically silver, still remaining my favorite asset of all freaking time here. And any drop in cryptocurrency, if Bitcoin happens to go to 70, there is no doubt that this guy would be buying more of it in this environment here. Don't you see what's going on here? Or you don't listen to world leaders' puppets being placed behind Resolute desks and anywhere else as they help central banks issue in their new system. Let's make cryptocurrency, mainstream it. Let's get people to accept it before we really show them what this is all about. Tokenization across the board. That's what's going to happen here. And all of you know it. You all know that. I think I'm preaching to the choir here. And I want to hear from you. Are you happy about foreign investment in the United States here? This is just, it's starting off with data centers. If you're not happy about this, well, maybe you want to let, Trump know that you're not happy about it. Or his guitar is being made in Indonesia. That's how we're making America great again. Really. The man doesn't put his money where his mouth is. He's all about himself and self-aggrandizement. Oh, did I hurt your feelings? And Greg has TDS? Then tell me why he's making his guitars overseas. Why we're getting foreign investment here in the United States. Should we be helping Americans invest in America? Or no, that's not part of making America great again either. Yeah, man, I tell you. What the freak ever, all right? Love you from the heart. I mean that. I will try to get this thing going with the live stream back as soon as I possibly can because I really do enjoy that. This is okay. I like getting the message out for all of us here to understand what's going on. But at the same time, I really do like interacting with all of you. I miss you guys and girls. We're a family. We're a family, always. And we take care of each other, and I love that. I love it, all right? Till we meet again in the morning, and I'll see you in the morning, all right? Please, people, take care of yourselves and take care of each other, okay?